Good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining us for North Dakota Today. I'm Lisa Bedell here with Chris Berg on midway through the week. Wednesday morning. Back to school for a lot of kids. Fargo is tomorrow, but I was looking. I know I have family in Hillsboro. It's back to school in Hillsboro, and was it Valley City, Devil's Lake? There's a couple of schools that started today. What are you listening? What are you hearing? School bells or tears?
So those parents that are like,
oh,
yes!
The parents are cheering. Parents are cheering. Kids are crying.
They're at home right now, like in their robes, just sitting here watching the show. Like, it's so quiet.
Yeah, back to school. I'm ready for my girls to get back onto a schedule a little bit.
I think everybody kind of is at this point. Like, it would be great if we started after Labor Day, but the fact that it is what it is, it's sort of like, all right, let's get her going.
Well, and school gets done so early, you know, like 2:30, 3 in the afternoon. They're still, you know, they get to still go outside and enjoy summer. It's not like life is over.
You and I went to school, right, Pluto? Getting out at 6 p.m.
It seemed like school days were longer back then, like 10, 12 hours a day or something like that. I should have brought, I'll have to, maybe for tomorrow, I'll have to show some pictures. We were showing pictures on the Valley today, and I found some of my back to school, first day of school pictures.
Oh, you did?
I found a picture of us, I think it was a first grade. We kind of joked because it looked like it was taken from the 70s, because I had to take a picture of a picture that has aged over the years. I'm like, I swear I wasn't in first grade in, you know, 1962, even though that's what it looks like from the picture. It kind of makes sense, too, when I talk about I was in the same school all the way through. It was a small school. We didn't have fancy new, you know, desks or anything like that. It was old school stuff.
So by like 12th grade, were you just like, man, get me out of here? Or
I didn't know any different. I don't know. I lived a block away from school, and
for real.
I mean, oh yeah, no, I forgot. Okay, Tony hooked me up here. This is my, I believe this is first grade. I am the girl on the right with the like ruffly sweater. And so I'm pretty sure that's JR behind me, Becca in the white shirt, and Kelly and Joey.
Wow.
All 5 of us. I think that I must have had 10 or 12 in my class. For some reason, there's only 5. But this kind of goes to show, look at that carpet. Look at those curtains. I don't know. It was, you know. And I was thinking, was this could not have been the first day of school. What kind of mess was going on behind me? Not to pick on my first grade teacher. And here I am in 4th grade. So,
wow.
Yeah. I asked
you look super tall right there.
You know, I probably was 4th grader. I asked my mom, like, why am I wearing gold in all of my pictures? She's like, I thought it was a good color. It looked really good with your skin tone. I'm like, I don't know, how old are you in 4th grade? I was like 9. I'm like, my mom had already picked my color. I do love gold. I do love gold, but when I look through my pictures, like almost every like school picture and back to school picture, in elementary I was wearing yellow.
Can we bring that picture back up, please, Tony?
You want me to see if I can't, you know, do the side?
Yeah, do the side thing.
Side pony.
You look like you're getting ready to go like on an African safari right there. Like you've got like, it looks like an elephant bone necklace.
I could see that. I could see that. Look at those curly bangs that I had, rocking the side ponytail.
Like you're right outside your African hut. Like, okay, here we go.
This was the good old house back in Bow Bells, which my parents have since sold. But every first, so this is fun too, actually. I didn't even know we were going to do this. So here I am in 4th grade. And then can you show the picture? We have one of Marley. This is my oldest going into 4th grade.
Wow.
So I think there are other pictures where she looks more like me. This one isn't necessarily, but wow, what a difference.
Do you think you look more, which one do you think you look more like?
I think Marley looks more like me.
I do too.
And Bailey looks maybe a little bit more like my husband. So.
Yeah.
And here look how happy they are in the classroom. I don't think I look that happy. You know, first day of school and going back to school. So West Fargo, we don't go back until next week. So these are old pictures, but.
So I want to go back to your first grade picture. So were you in that room all 12 years, or did you at least bounce from room to room to room?
It wasn't a one-room school house.
No, but I'm saying, you know, maybe they had, okay.
Little House on the Prairie, that's what they're saying.
2000 whatever is going to be in this room for 12 years.
That was, so the school was like set up like this, and like kindergarten, you kind of moved along this way, you know, and so it was first grade, that classroom. I moved to the 2nd grade with Mrs. Arnston, who now lives in the Valley. Mrs. Johnston was my first grade teacher.
I clearly cannot grasp the one for 12 years.
So we all had our own rooms, but it was just one room. And I mean, I graduated with 20 people, so there were 5 in that picture. I'm thinking, I know there were more, but maybe only like 10. Maybe we grew, the size of our class grew.
Maybe.
Look at those desks, though. I swear, the desks and the I love the white socks. My husband would really appreciate that. White socks, brown shoes. But I think, although I think maybe I look a little bit, no, I didn't do the best. It's hard to take a picture of a picture, number one, and then it's just all
Like when you only had
scratched.
classes that big, like could you pass notes? Could you get away with anything? I mean, it seems like it'd be impossible because the teachers would be like right on top of you, right?
They were. Yeah, no, we didn't get away with anything. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't know anything bigger than, like, 20 was big. I'm sure my brother and sister, like younger brother and sister, only graduated with like 12. So
That is just fantastic.
So,
But
yes.
Didn't you ever feel like, oh my gosh, I want to like kind of goof around, but I'm stuck. My teacher's gonna just pull out the ruler.
you know, it was very. The nun made me slap my hand. No, none of that happened, and it was not a one-room. You know, I wasn't in the same classroom as seniors or anything like that. So, no, we each got our. But I was with those same 10 people. We just moved to different classroom in the same building
That is
for 12
fantastic.
years.
So did
Kindergarten
you ever,
was in there too. So.
Did you ever have a new person show up in the 12 years and you were like, what was that transition like?
Well, yeah, people would come and go. Not that many. Well, if you're from a small town, people know this. Like, you're not ever really from there. You know, I even feel like that a little bit in Fargo. Like, you know, one of our new tech guys, I thought he was from here, and then he just told me he's from like South Carolina, and I was like, traitor. Thought you were one of us. So in a small town of like 300, 500 people, for sure. Yeah, no, that wasn't.
But I'm
I
saying,
wasn't
like-
a big Fargo South guy like you.
But when a new person came in, was it like was it awkward for that?
No, because we're so small, you know,
Oh, so
like
just-
everybody just come on in to our little
That's
circle.
nice, okay.
So we all were friends. You didn't choose your friends, you just were friends with who was there.
had to
You know, 'cause you say that about your family, you don't get to choose your family. Your family, if you're from a small town, you don't choose your,
You're like,
friends.
oh, you're my class.
You don't choose
you're
your
my
friends.
homie.
We were best friends. Yeah, for sure. I don't know. There's only like 6 girls too. I don't know. I was in the cool club. I'm just kidding. we were all the cool girls. I said, people get mad when I say things like that. Like, I was a cool kid.
That is fantastic.
One of 6 of us. So anyway, fun times. Back to school day.
Where was your iPhone in those pictures, by the way?
Right. You know, my parents didn't post any of those pictures on Facebook. They didn't even have Facebook. Oh my goodness. Fun stuff. Okay, well, hey, send us your pictures, even your old school pictures. Wouldn't that be fun to see?
Oh,
Post your
yeah.
old ones along with your new ones today and tomorrow. Big day. Facebook's going to explode tomorrow when Fargo schools go back with those back to school photos. So
I know. I saw y'all run a story though in the news about, hey, be careful about posting.
I know.
That's how I am. I'm sort of like, I'll take the pic, I'll keep it for the memory, but don't post.
yeah, well, we read that and then I was like, here's my daughter, her name, her class. When you work in TV, I mean, some of it kind of gets out there anyway. I can't be I don't have any children, don't know where I live, you know, not living my life scared of people finding out where I live and what I do. So
No, but there's some
I'm an
days
oversharer. I
you
love
think
my kids, got to brag
Twice
on them.
about it. It's like, at least I do. I'm like, ah. It's just a different world these days.
But your wife shares pictures and stuff.
I know. That's
was like-
why,
Yeah, okay. Well,
you know. Anyways, so
okay, we got to break on these guys again, too. Yesterday we talked about
That's
the
incredible.
baseball team. They were supposed to be playing the Post-2 American Legion tournament in the title game. Rain delay again. And did we find out? Because we heard, okay, they're 2-1, and then the game was put on hold. They were beating Idaho in the second inning. And okay, so it is 9 a.m. Central Time. So we're like kept saying they're playing at 9 this morning. 9. Don't turn the channel. We'll just keep you updated.
Right,
No, they're on
exactly.
ESPNU. You can watch them. It would it'd be great to support them and see how they do. Maybe we can update you a little bit later.
I hope so.
On the show as well. So how exciting! First time in program history. You know, and someone was saying
amazing.
like how long they have been around. It's like, oh, there's the rain.
wow.
My goodness. They probably tried to play for a while, but that's a downpour. So we'll update you. The game is back on. I hope we win. That would be just incredible.
It'd be so great. Oh, look at that. Nice. It would just be epic after winning the 13-year-old and then the Post Legion. And so, let's talk about Landon. We love Landon here
Oh,
on
we
the
love
show.
Landon Solberg. And you know,
apparently he's
we
a
also
huge
love Taylor
fan
Swift.
of Taylor Swift.
Okay, listen to this.
Hi, Taylor Swift. This is your biggest fan, Landon.
You need to calm down. You're being too loud.
I love that. They're trying to sing Taylor Swift's new song. It's true. Okay, so we talk about Landon Solberg all the time. He's the West Fargo 6th grader battling an aggressive brain tumor. I've been doing stories with him for quite a while through this whole journey. And when he was doing radiation at Roger Maris, to calm him that whole process. He would listen to Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift.
And he went to a Taylor Swift concert in the cities.
Oh, nice.
So like Taylor Swift has been a big part of Landon, getting through, this incredible, journey, this battle against cancer. So the push is on right now to get some attention from Taylor Swift. All these kids, they're like all neighborhood kids. There's Mallory. She's quite the actress anyway. They're using the pop star's own lyrics to try to reach out to her. And they just want Taylor to acknowledge Landon, say hi to Landon, support the Landon's support network called Landon's Light. And here's a little bit more from that video.
A video shout out, an autograph. I mean, we got a blank space. You can write your name.
I love it. See, clearly they know all the lyrics
Yeah.
too. So that would be awesome.
I think she will.
Taylor, please help out Landon. So that would
She's
be
good about that kind of stuff. She might even just show up at his house.
that would be awesome.
I know.
I don't live too far, so I'd be there too. I'm a super fan. Landon and me want to see you, Taylor Swift. Mostly Landon. Okay, I love Landon, and he really, I swear, the biggest Taylor Swift fan. And everybody kind of needs that go-to music. Music really gets you through so many different things. So. Okay, Taylor, I'm going to let that go. But we're going to come back to Taylor Swift because we have another. This is just really incredible. So we have Landon Solberg, and the community's rallying around him. There's another little boy from West Fargo, too, Grantley Johnson. We've talked about him quite a bit. He got a little extra muscle, and we're talking music. Now we're talking muscle. Grantley was diagnosed, of course, with a rare form of leukemia last year. He beat it, but it's back. And I was talking to his dad this morning. He's not doing very well. He's doing his 6th round of chemo. They're trying to get into remission so they can do a bone marrow transplant. Anyway, and I had to get a little help with this, but WWE superstars were in town this weekend, and that's Seth Rollins and on the right, Cesaro. Am I saying that right? I had to get some help. So came here, they just won the belt. Someone was telling me it's a pretty big deal, this. I think Brock Lesnar was just beat out. And that name is familiar to me. And look, that's exactly what kids need, a little, something to get their mind off of what's going on. So, hey, Grantley, we're also praying for you. We're praying for Grantley, and we're praying for Landon. And we know you guys are going to beat this. And we just want everyone to pray for them. And we thank those big names for helping out these kids and kind of getting their mind off all the horrible things. I was going to say, too, Roman Reigns, Charlotte Flair, and The New Day, also from WWE, sent out personal messages to Grantley as well.
Nice.
So if you're a fan of, I was going to say I had to ask some of the guys in the newsroom because I'm not a big wrestler person, but anyway, I was pretty impressed.
Just show off your guns.
I know, I gotta, they want me to come and show them some muscle, my belt. Okay, don't forget to get yourself signed up to win those Bison Butler game tickets. We are giving the tickets away all week. The game, of course, is August 31st. Go to ndtoday.tv, get yourself signed up to win. Today's winner of the tickets, Matthew Swandle of Mapleton. We'll see you at the game. Remember to tune in for our coverage. We're going to be there 9 a.m. on Friday. And then the pregame show, the Farmers Union Insurance Bison football pregame show is at 1:30. The game is at 3. Stay with us. We have a great show coming up for you today. Next up, we have a member of the National Women's Sled Hockey Team here to share her story. It's inspirational. Stay with us.